Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy back at you with another video. And today I want to talk about the comments that Antoine Walker, I agreed with him what he said, was when he said that the Lakers should move on from Anthony Davis. And I think that would be the best thing for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's just been a dread since he's been to LA. Anthony Davis just cannot stay healthy. He just can't stay healthy. And then you got these guys that are constantly saying that the Lakers should bring him back next season. Why? So he can get hurt again. There's an old saying: if it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's because you know why? Because it's a duck. And I'm not saying that just to be negative, but I'm just saying that it's just time to move on from Anthony Davis. That, all these injuries has taken a toll on his production and has taken a toll on his productivity and has taken a toll on his availability. And he just cannot stay healthy. He just cannot stay healthy. They tried everything. They tried to put Anthony Davis at the power forward, and he's still getting hurt. So what that shows you? It just shows you that he's not very durable. And I know that this is things that Laker fans just don't want to hear, but you have to be honest with yourself. And the more you lie to yourself, the less success you're going to have. The more you lie, the more you cry. And I'm going to say this, and I've been saying this for the longest. The problem with the Lakers is just the fact that they don't want to grow talent. They looking for that quick fix, and you can't build dynasties like that. You have to be young. They have to go young. And my thing is, I get a lot of fans, which I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate. Probably get some that unsubscribe, which at this point I don't really care. But I'm just gonna say it like this: that why you want to hang around Bron next year? For what? He made a text today talking about, even though it was an April Fool joke by him being out to the fall, but why do you want him back? You need guys that's full-time players. And let's just face it, LeBron James can't play a whole 82-game season at 38 years old in year 20. He can't do it. Anthony Davis can't play a whole 82-game season. It's just not going to happen. You need, and let's face it, I hate to say this to you, but LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who they remind me of? They remind me of some shoes in your closet that's too small, and they're nice looking. I know that. Imagine you having a nice pair of Jordans, nice pair of Jordans, the 10 Janks, the Janks with the patent leather, right? And you every day you go in the closet, you look at them Jordans, but you can't wear them. What's the point of keeping those shoes in your closet if you can't wear them? That's how this situation is. What's the point of keeping LeBron James and Anthony Davis and they're not going to play they can't play a full season? He can't do it. Every time LeBron James dunks, the next day he's out. Because I think he's 37 years old. That he's doing all this stuff, but after a while, the age is starting to catch up with him. He can score, but he doesn't dominate the game like he used to. And it's just to the point, like, why you keep those shoes in your closet if you know you can't wear them? Why would you buy a pair of shoes if you know you can't wear them? You get my point. Why do you keep these guys? Why would you want to keep these guys on this team and they can't stay healthy? They need young guys that can defend. They need young guys that can score in the paint. They need defenders. That's what they need. And what I would do is the first trade smoking, I get Anthony Davis up out of there. Thank him. He won a championship, which some people call it a suspect championship because of the tournament. But at the end of the day, they won a championship. Thank you, AD. Thank you for everything you did. LeBron James, get him out of there. Thank you, LeBron. Your jersey will probably be retired. You did bring a championship. Bron doesn't want to play defense. Bron doesn't want to defend. And that's the Lakers' problem. That's their problem. They can't defend. Russell Westbrook doesn't want to defend. Get these guys up out of there and get you some young blood. And I know y'all don't want to hear this, and I'm not trying to be funny. But at this point, you have to rebuild. Because Bron doesn't have that much time left. He got a good 2 years left, if that. At 38 years old, he can't play a whole 82-game season. Who are you fooling? Let's just be honest. He can't do it. Anthony Davis can't play a full 82-game season. But, Russ has played, I think Russ ain't missed no games, but his problem, he just doesn't have a dependable jump shot. And he makes bad decisions. That's Russ' problem. So what good? So I would get him out of there too. But my point, I'm gonna get back on Anthony Davis. What are you gonna keep him for if he can't stay healthy? He's a great player, but what good is he if he's never on the court? Every game at Crypto.com Arena, I see him in street clothes. Every time I see Anthony Davis, he got on the chain and street clothes. What good is that doing you? You can't win. You can't build a franchise and he's a franchise player. But the thing is, they want a king's ransom but never want to play. Bron will have two 50-point games and then he'll sit out. What good is that? You need guys every night that's going to play. And I know this is very unpopular to people. But at the end of the day, it would be better if they would just move on from these guys. And you get you somebody that wants to be there, some young players. But you traded all your young players away. You traded away Julius Randle. You traded away Brandon Ingram. You traded away D'Angelo Russell. You traded away Jordan Clarkson. You traded away KCP. You traded away Kyle Kuzma. You trade away all your talent. And they've gone other places and done well. You traded all your young players away for for that one championship that really Laker fans know, but I'm not going to disrespect in the video. But they don't really respect that championship. They don't. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You traded Lonzo Ball. He's been playing well, even though he's been kind of hurt this season. But he has done well. When he was healthy, he played well in Chicago. And he's one of the best defensive guards in the league. And you trade him away. You can't build it. You have to have patience. And that's what's wrong with Jeanie Buss and the Laker organization. They don't want to build nothing. Yet you wonder why you keep, and I'm just saying. And they need to just rebuild. But they're not going to do that. Because they don't want to wait for nothing. And that's what's the problem. That's the problem with the Lakers. It's just the fact that they don't want to build anything. They want to keep getting these old men and they just running them to death. That's the problem. They play no defense. And I'm not dogging Anthony Davis. I'm being nice in this video. I like Anthony Davis. He's one of the most talented players in the NBA when he's healthy, when he's engaged, and when he feels like playing. Nobody can stop Anthony Davis. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can block shots. But what good is all of that if he's not going to be there? Or like Brian, he can score. And I'd be crazy out of my mind to say Brian can't play. At 37 years old, he's leading the league in scoring. That's great. But he's not going to be available next year. So what good is that doing? He might play 4 games here, but miss 2 games there. He's not going to be available all the time because he's an older player. That's why I was saying move him somewhere else. Then you lose a few years. You get you some draft picks. Then you get out the draft. Get out the draft. Get you some young forwards. Get you some bangers that can play defense. Get you a guard that can run point. That can be a defensive point guard that can score. And get you some guys that's going to saying, but that's what I'm saying that they need to do. But that's it. That's all. Deuces.